guys, welcome back to the Phlatlab.
Hello everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Can you guys hear us all right? Just making sure everything's working.
We were kind of both jumping this way because Sweetie was trying to walk over on the desk and she wreaks havoc. There she goes.
Sorry. This is Sweetie.
Loud and clear. All right. Great.
Get back. All right, guys. Oh, my battery's done.
You never know what's beeping around here. Get down. So, glad to have you with us tonight. Wednesday. Sorry about last week's show. There was just things that we had to do, had to get done, and just had to do it. So, we're glad to be having the show this week. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, I had something. What? Wow, Mark has been to CET. Yes, I have. He cut several hairs.
Yeah, step forward a little bit so the light's not so on your head.
What was I going to say? Oh, the video. I was putting together a video of all these quad crashes of just learning how to fly quads and stuff. And for some reason, I could not get it to render. So, I was hoping I'd have it tonight, but I don't. Maybe we can work something around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mark worked really hard to get that video done. It stinks. Just
yeah. It's
computer
always
kept
last
crashing
minute.
and then it got so close to the show. I mean, you know, in past weeks, that's what we're doing. We're rendering videos, and that same computer runs Ustream, and it's just too much. So we had to give up.
We got a nice new skirt now.
It's true.
For the Phlatlab, which is awesome. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go right into the news, if that's all right.
Sounds good to me.
You're on.
All right, well, in the Phlat Newz.
You can't read my writing?
I know this one.
Okay.
You might have seen us, post on the Phlat forum about the Phlatprinter and the Sharpie attachment making it to Make Magazine website.
That was very cool. In one night, the video went from like 400 hits up to 50,000. It was incredible, guys.
We didn't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, I think it was up to 87,000.
That's just incredible.
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun watching that.
Yep.
So thank you, Make Magazine. We really appreciate it.
And thank you, S. Craig Hamilton, for making that cool Sharpie attachment.
And thanks, Mark, for taking the time to put together that
cool
art. It was cool. It was the Queen of Spades card. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's on our YouTube channel. Cram242?
Yeah, I think that's what it's under. I just had a couple mentions, really. I had a couple things planned, but I didn't get a chance to do it. I wanted to talk about Jovian on the platform there has put together this cool plane called the Dust Devil. If you guys haven't seen it, do a search for Dust Devil on there. It's a flying wing. He vacuum formed a canopy, and it just looks awesome, man. And it looks like it flies really well. It's super fast looking. And also, he's been working on this cool little B-2 bomber project, and it's a
Call that a little project?
Well, the plane is real small. It's a micro. And what he's doing is he's taking and putting he's using the flat printer to carve out the mold halves, and then he's pouring plaster in there to make the molds. And then he's using 2-part expansion foam to fill the molds up, and then he pulls it out and he has a little B2. He's still working on perfecting getting the foam out of the molds, but once he does, it's going to be awesome. 86,000, my gosh.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Blind Flight just put in the chat, in case you're watching this as a recording, that there's 86,799 views on the YouTube video.
That's cool. Igol on the Phlat forum, he shared a program with me, and I haven't had a chance to check my PMs if he got back to me, but it's like a physics simulator, math, what else does it do? Circuitry, pretty much does all kinds of cool simulations, and it comes to a point to where you can actually send the files out to be breadboarded. It's really cool to make the shields. So I want to share that. It's called Yakin, I think, and I'll share that on there with you guys when we get done here.
And we also wanted to mention Chuck's Dork plane.
Yeah, that thing's cool.
Or
from the old Jeepo plane.
Yeah, a parody on that.
Yep.
That was funny. That came out great. The paint
it
job
really
and everything.
did.
I cannot believe it flew. It's really hard to believe. They had stroller wheels on it.
I know.
And that funny looking pilot. So good job, Chuck.
Yep. If you guys haven't listened yet, you go check out the Crashcast. Number 117. A lot of really good info. And actually, the one before that one I was really interested in because Mike was talking about the LEDs and how to set up your planes to fly at night with the LED strips using your onboard battery, so you don't have to have separate batteries. So if you guys don't know about that, be sure to check it out, the Crashcast at thecrashcast.com.
That's right.
Oh, I got a really cool program I want to share with you guys. It's called the Basic CNC Viewer. For years I've been looking for something, just a simple back plotter that if I want to check out, let's say I use a flat script and I output the code and I have the code sitting on my desktop as an icon, but it's not really associated with anything. I want it to actually be able to double click on it, open it. I would like to see a thumbnail, but that's not happening. But I like to be able to open it up and actually simulate it before I run it. And this program is so cool. The guy that wrote this, giving away this program for free. He has a better version that he's selling, but he asked for a donation. I donated. It's $10, so you don't have to donate. It's completely free. It's no time limit, anything. So I'll show you guys that.
Still working on the motor combo for the quad setup with Laser Toys?
Yeah, well, we've been working with Laser Toys on that, and man, I gotta tell you.
Thank you, Laser Toys.
Yes, we got a really nice setup now. I mean, it is full-blown 3D acrobatic quads, man. It's unbelievable. And I did my first flip the other day, which was awesome, and landed it. That's the main thing. But yeah, part of that video was leading up to that. Trying to do the flips and over. The problem with the quads is that after you do a flip, it happens so fast that you almost don't have time to react to pull your hand off the sticks, because you want to center those sticks again so the gyro kicks back in. And if you don't, it'll just tilt. And when it does, man, it has all that momentum and just wham right into whatever, trees,
chairs,
people, just kidding,
houses.
I talked with Quack and Jovian about the Sketchy Cam, see what they thought, if it's ready to go out there, and let people test it and see what they think, and they both said yes, so we're going to go ahead and put that out. So look for that coming out on the platform very soon. I wanted to talk a little bit about Thunderhawk's pocket idea. He said he was going to post in there. Thunderhawk on the platform called me the other day, and he had an idea for pocketing, and I haven't tried it yet, but from what I understand, it works really well, and he uses Andre's USB CNC program to do it. You know how you can basically import a photograph into CNC USB and then do a relief carving of it. Well, if you import just a black, basically just a completely black picture with a white background, let's say, or no background would be even better, like a ping, but a JPEG, let's say, with a white background, and then you make all the black a certain depth height, like say whatever, 16th, and then your step over amount, however much you want on that. What that's going to do is basically fill in that whole area, according to George Thunderhawk, and it makes like a crosshatch pattern. And I haven't tried it yet, but that would be awesome if that works. You could do all your color separations. It would do all the pocketing functions for it, or not necessarily pocketing, but the Sharpie is what I was thinking for. So very cool, George. Hopefully he'll have that tutorial posted soon.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
What is this? I can't read my own handwriting. Oh yeah,
Sorry.
I had an idea. I had an idea for a Phlatlab, but I couldn't get it done. I wanted to make a foam record and then play it back on the CNC machine. Actually carve out the grooves and everything, and it can be done. The problem is getting the spiral. I can do the height maps of the sound file stretched out, but then making a helix for that to wrap that, it's complicated. So I couldn't do it. I had to put that on hold. And I wanted to mention Rescue 911. Gary has put up a in the Scratch Builder section, tips and tricks for thinning out epoxies for his firewalls. So be sure to check that out. So tonight, what do we really want to do? Well, first of all, I'm going to go over that program. Let me do that real quick so you guys can have it. I'll post this.
And then I'll announce a contest.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
We're going to have to close that window because the truck's going by. Let me see if I can bring this up real quick. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to be able to bring it up, guys. Let me see.
Can't get the,
I don't know why. Bear with us just a minute here. See if I can figure this out.
might as well go ahead and announce the contest.
Yeah, you can go for it. I'll try to get this going.
Alright, cool. Well, if you tuned in last night, you saw us out in the flat shop. We were working on packing some Phlatlab kits, some Flatformer kits, and also trying to get together the Dremel Attachment and the Rotozip Attachment. So here is the Dremel Attachment. Turned out great.
I can't get that working. Sorry.
It's okay. And this will be the prize for the contest. You'll get the Dremel Attachment and the Dremel itself. We still have, I think, 2 of them in stock from our original Phlatlprinter Flat Premium kit days. So I believe we still have 2 of them out there. We have definitely at least one. They are brand new. They're out of the package though. So when you get it, they're like in a Ziploc bag. All the instructions and sanding discs and everything are included with it, but just not in the box because they weren't fitting in the box that we were packing the original Phlatlprinter parts in. So the contest itself is design a flat game contest. So the idea behind this is design an original board game that can be cut out on the Phlatlprinter and then played in the Phlatlab.
Yes, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be fun. So we were thinking that putting like a time limit on how long it takes to play the game, because we'd like to play the games live on the Phlatlab.
We'd actually like to have a couple people here, and we could even switch the games. That would be cool.
That would be cool, and then we all vote.
And then we all vote and see which one we think is the most fun.
Yeah, that's how the winner will be selected. The game that is the most fun.
That would be cool.
Wins.
And pretty simple, you know?
Yep.
Something really easy. It's over in like 10 minutes. There's a winner, you know, that type of thing.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yep, so design a board game, email us the SketchUp file and the CNC code to flatboys@flatboys.com.
Make it challenging.
2-week time limit. I have all the rules. I'm trying to cheat sheet off the rules on my computer right now. 2 weeks, just about 2 weeks, actually the day before the Phlatlab show, so Tuesday night is the cutoff 2 weeks from now. And we'll cut them out live here on the Phlatlab show. Depending on how many entries we get, we might play them that night or we might have to play them the following week.
You can use bamboo skewers too, or the little straws, coffee straws. That'd be cool.
Yeah, alright.
Because I'm thinking you could make little tiny beanbag toss games. Then the thing hits, you know?
Yeah,
Tic-tac-toe. Anyway, whatever. I don't want to give any ideas away.
As usual. Speaking of foam, check this out.
Oh yeah.
We've got fan-fold foam.
In the house. In the lab. It's very cool.
Yeah, and that's why we can have another contest.
Yep.
So we have 2 bundles of it, which is great.
Alright, I just want to show you guys something real quick. since I can't put anything on the screen there.
Oh, and let me say one thing. If you don't have a Phlatlab 3, you might think, well, I don't need a Phlatlab 3 Dremel attachment, but that's not true, because even though you don't have a Phlatlab 3 yet,
yeah. Now we can work out some type of a substitution if you want to.
You still get the Dremel either way.
We have the Dremel. I guess you showed this already? Okay, we have the Dremel attachment now. S. Craig Hamilton put that together. It's awesome. Most of you guys already have the Dremel. Pop it right on the Phlatprinter 3. 3D Mon, Sean, did the Rotozip RZ1 attachment, which is awesome, guys. So
yeah, that's sweet.
And most of us have the MK2. I took this right out of my MK2, and I can pop it right on there now. Of course, we have the Bosch 1 horsepower router, the Colt. That's the bad boy of the bunch. And the Sharpie attachment. So we don't have them on the store yet, but we have all the pictures. We have the build logs.
We have the Bosch router attachment up there, as you guys probably know.
Yeah.
We do have a dust shoe to go with the Bosch router attachment. That hasn't made it to the store yet.
But
and
we don't have them for these yet.
We have the build log videos. We shot them. They have to be edited and then added to the store. We were hoping to have all that done before the show tonight, but that takes time.
That's life.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's cool. So
and
we can.
The Sharpie attachment's still not on the store yet either.
Right. I'm thinking we should set up some type of a pegboard. You know what I mean? Where that has the keyway holes in there, and you basically just lock them in there and hold them to the side, because the side can't hold but two. You know.
Yeah.
But of course, if you got one of the big guys here, you don't really need both of them. But if you have the Rotozip, that's a good setup to have. So I want to thank 3D Mon and S. Craig Hamilton once again. They were super cool about letting us put them on the store. Completely shared the design with us, and that is awesome, man.
Yeah, so it's all coming together. I mean, the attachments, they work, they're fun. They just let you really expand what you're doing and the materials that you're working with, and it's great. So,
yes.
Thank you very much, guys.
I think Tim's going to swap meet, and he's going to cut out some planes.
Cool.
That's awesome. Alright, so that's done. I do want to show you this. This is what I want to cut out tonight. I do have this working. Not sure if the audio is going to work with it. You guys still hear me? Toxic Toast put together.
Let me see if we
of
have
Skyburner RC put together this awesome glue caddy. And
sorry.
Can you hit me again?
I'm trying. My screen's ginormous.
Sorry about that, guys.
I was checking to see if
I can see.
But can it hear?
Well, let me try. Check. Yep.
Okay.
I should have done that. Sorry, that's my fault. Anyway, so this is going to be the glue caddy, and he actually has it. Let's see if I can bring it up over here for the guys that haven't seen it yet. If you go under the aircraft section of the platform for the free plans, go to Functional Aircraft Accessories, Skyburners BenchBuddy, and that's basically what my glue looks like. And he actually cut it out of 1/8 inch MDF. I've never seen 1/8 inch MDF, but he found it at his local Home Depot, I think. Yeah. But he also prototyped it out of foam. Now I'm going to cut mine out of the 6mm, out of the 1/4 inch fan fold, and see how it works out. But it's cool. It's a really nice setup. I mean, if you look at this picture, it just keeps everything nice and organized. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It really is. So I want to thank him for sharing that. You can grab the codes right here. You got the MDF version and the 6mm version. And it's just awesome, man. The guys are ranting over it down below.
Skyburners, BenchBuddy.
BenchBuddy, yeah.
Very
okay,
cool.
So that's what we want to cut out, actually.
Yep. Just to circle back, there's a question on the contest, and that decides the winner of the contest is the game that is the most fun. And who will decide that? Whoever's here to play the games. If it's just Mark and I, me, marking me, then it'll be us. But if anybody else comes over for game night in the Phlatlab, then they'll have a vote as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. So 2 weeks, get your ideas together and your SketchUp files, and you know, if you have an idea but you're not real good in SketchUp yet, if you're new to the platform or new to SketchUp, then see if you can buddy up with somebody.
That's a good idea. You know, if you guys don't, if you have ideas like Trisha's saying that you think would win, something challenging, something fun, yeah, hook up with somebody that has the ability to work SketchUp. There's a lot of guys on the forum that can help out, and if they're into it, you guys could work together on it. It'd be awesome. You
don't need to have a flat printer to enter the contest. We'll be cutting them all out here.
I think, well, then we have to come up with other prizes. We'll have to post some other prizes on the rules section for people that don't have flat printers or something. You know what I mean? That basically have to have some kind of equivalent to the attachments, wouldn't you say?
Sure.
Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to get cutting because I want to build this thing.
I haven't seen Bruce lately. That's a good point, Crash 5050.
What's that?
Ewo. And I said his name right and everything. He's not even here. That's strange.
Does he live in the tornado territory?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, blue fan fold. What the? There's a chunk missing out of the bottom.
This blue fan fold.
It's actually floor underlayment. It's the tough stuff.
Here's what the outside sheet looked like of this bundle.
It was rough looking. But we knew there was gold under there.
We took it anyway.
It was the last couple bundles, of course. And he's actually going to go check the other stores. This is from a builder supply house close to where we live. It's actually a friend of Evil Tunes. And he's going to check the warehouses and see if he can find us some more.
You're real tight on this cord.
I am?
No, it just looks like it.
Alright, so you might want to lower your volume a little bit. I'm going to get started cutting this.
I'm going to move these attachments so we can work on the table.
Good idea. Sure. Turn the vacuum on. closer. It might work though. I started it too far over. It still might work though. And I'm also too deep. See it ripping the foam? I can start that over. See, look, it's not even leaving the thing. This foam's a little bit thicker than true fan foam, and that's a double side. That's not going to work. Let's stop it. Can you get enough or I'll flip it around?
Why, is it that small?
Huh?
Is that small?
Flip it this way. Should be plenty of room. You're cutting this off.
But we started the bit over a little bit too far to the left, and the design cut out past the foam a little bit. So we're going to start it closer to the right this time. And also we went a little bit too deep, and the tabs weren't in.
Started closer.
What?
I forgot to move the thing in. There. if we even need that vacuum for a part this small. I just want to make sure these stay. It looks like they're going to be alright.
It wasn't pink last time though, either.
Huh?
It was the other purple.
It's going to go off again, isn't it? Real close. What do I do? I've started over for it again? It's slow, too. Off again?
Yeah.
That one's close though. But I think it's because I didn't start it over. But I did. I mean, I'm like right on the edge. I gotta get quarter in. That stinks because this piece is not gonna fit. It's further in. You know?
I don't think you did that.
Yeah, I can see it coming up. But this piece is bigger. You might have to cut it out again. This is what I'm talking about. When it goes to cut this out, it's off the grid. See? I'm gonna have to start it on. Hold it up.
Hold it what?
There's one way to get it off. I said, hold that up, man. Alright, let's try this again. I'm just gonna put it to the very end. I mean, there's no room at all there. Sorry guys, I didn't realize how close to the edge it was. Go through all my beautiful samples. Hey, wait a minute, while we're thinking about it, do we want the writing side up? Close I am to the edge. I'm going to put it right on the edge.
Yeah, but you don't, what about these parts, you know? It's going to go off on the
Checking.
side.
It looks like it'll be alright.
But I mean, yeah, okay.
Let's try that. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We didn't realize how close it was to the edge. We'll get it this time. Tim said he cut 1/8" plywood today with the MK2. Nice.
Better too. You were too deep on that last one.
Okay. Do we need to vacuum one?
No.
Okay. I'm going to put it back on. like a little laser beam. Barely on there, but it worked that time. Looks nice. The holes that the bottles sit in, the recesses. It's awesome. see if I can zoom the camera in some. Really nice. The side camera froze, guys. Sorry about that. It's almost done. 91% done. 98% done. Alright guys, this came out really nice. Let me show you what it looks like. Man, Toxic did a great job on this code. I will say though, if you cut this out, you know, it went in the printer like this. So if you do cut this out, make sure you start your bit as far as you can this way. Line it up and then run your phone back and forth to make sure you're going to be on for all your parts, because look how close I am to this edge over here. And it's like barely on there. But check out the mill, the pockets I mean. And they did a really good job pocketing. They pocketed the whole thing and then it went around and did the inside, or the outside. And with the vacuum system on, with the dust shoe the Evil Tunes made, worked out really good because it did the pocket and there was all this hair hanging off of here. And then it went back, and when it did that outer cut, as the last cut, it did the circumference, it completely got all those hairs and sucked them right into the vacuum. Perfect.
Good job, Toxic Code.
Yeah, really good job
Chris.
on that code. Alright, I'm going to cut this out. I already got the glue gun going. And I wanted to show you guys, I saw you in the chat talking about control horns. I wanted to show you how to do that really easy. I got this 16th inch Garlight. I might have to set that up for a tutorial or another video or another show. But it's pretty simple to do, and the Phlatlab MK3 cuts them out no problem. That Garlight's perfect for control horns. While that was cutting out, Trish was working on the store to get all the attachments up there.
Yep, I'm posting links now.
She's posting the links now. Really good job, babe.
Thank you.
So
Might not be perfect because I did them as fast as I could.
So they're there, and if you guys want to grab them, that's cool. They're not very expensive. I mean, there's nothing in it really but the time and a few materials. But
yep, $25 free shipping.
You can't beat it. But we cut a bunch of them out, so if you need them, they're there. Just grab them. And
well, we're waiting for some hardware.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we'll be shipping Monday.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, the fan fold skin.
Yeah, you gotta cut it.
Well, I'm just going to sand it.
Where it did the lettering?
Yeah.
That's the one thing where it pocketed the letters. It didn't do the perimeter, so it didn't cut it out. But that is one awesome piece right there. You gotta love it. The holes came out perfect. They're nice. This is going to sit right next to the glue stick holder over here. Hopefully. Right where that bunch of glue is sitting there, it gets knocked over constantly.
Crash 5050 will be adding the Sharpie attachment to the store just as soon as we can. We're going to work on getting the build log videos for the Dremel and the Rotozip done, and then put together build log videos for the Bosch and the Sharpie attachment as well, and get them up there.
A real quick disclaimer: if you guys use the Bosch or the Rotozip, remember those two in particular are not toys. They will tear you up. Speaking of getting tore up, I got tore up today.
It's not funny at all, actually.
No, it's not, but I got tore up. I was trying out this new quad. We were trying to film video for tonight, and we weren't able to get it up there. But it was called the Disc Quad. And I just got so tired of crashing that I made a quad that's completely surrounded in a sphere, basically. But it looks like a UFO. It's more football shaped, like Flight of the Navigator. And anyway, I was messing around, and I had the camera on my hat, and I had my controller sitting on the ground next to me, like over here. And I was messing around. I plugged the battery in, and I was doing something. I went to go grab my controller. I was just about ready to you know, fly it. I went to go grab my controller. When I did, I hit my throttle switch, and it just went full blast. And my hand was over here, and it just went boom and took off. I mean, they're so powerful. There's 4 motors on them.
Yeah.
So it took off, but it actually, luckily, my foot was in the way, so it stopped this one prop, you know, shaped like this. So it stopped this one, but then all 3 of them want to flip over, and I was trying to jump out of the way, and it went doom, 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 and got me in the leg like 3 times before I could get my ninja reflexes up to par. But anyway, it kind of sucked, man. You just gotta be careful. Those things, they're like a flying buzzsaw, you know?
Yeah, they are pretty scary. They're scary until you really get to know the quad. You know? That's the same with planes too. When you're filming the planes,
yeah.
Until you get to know that plane and the characteristics, and till both of you get to know it actually,
yeah,
then that's really scary too. But then eventually, a couple flights in, it can come right up to you and you don't even flinch.
That's when you trust the pilot.
And that's when you trust the pilot.
Which I would never.
So Mark filmed me a couple times flying recently.
Yep.
And well, you guys remember that video from a long time ago when Mark was teaching me to fly?
Whatever.
He's
Don't even go there.
He's gotten a lot better at video. Sorry. The camera's in the shot now.
The camera's in the shot, is that it?
Or whatever.
I don't know why I do that, and I'm aware of it, you know. I just get caught up in the moment.
Yeah. But when you're filming, it's hard to actually watch the flight too. You know, sometimes I'm filming and Mark will say, "Did you see that?" And it's like, "No, I was concentrating on filming," you know. So
I gotta cut those circles out of that middle one, don't I?
yeah.
Maybe the way Chris is cutting out his foam, he's leaving a little extra on that outside edge, which
Perhaps.
I didn't think of, you know.
Or maybe he didn't cut it out of foam.
Well, I saw a picture of it. It looked like he cut it out of 6mm.
Really?
I mean, that was, sorry, babe. That was close. Yep, it looked like he cut it out of 6mm.
I remember seeing the foam one.
Next, you know, as a prototype. But for me, I mean, this is fine. I'll just leave it in foam.
Yeah. We like our blue fan fold.
I've had that glue stick holder since the original Phlatlab.
Yeah.
Haven't I?
Yep.
So
We had somebody call us one time asking to buy the glue stick holder. And we're like, well, it's free. It's you cut it out, you know, and we explained what the deal was with that. But they wanted an industrial one, didn't they?
15-inch glue sticks.
And didn't they want it like 4 feet tall too, or something?
I don't know, some type of machine, really.
Yeah.
Dispensing machine.
Oh, can we get this glue gun on, or is it?
It is. It should be.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't cut the this deep enough here, or it was where one of the waves was, you know. Got a little onion skin on it.
Did you show this up close?
That one I did, yeah.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
It is awesome.
Came out good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's build this bad boy. Thanks, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do I need to look at SketchUp file? Maybe. Maybe I should.
All right.
You know what I saw that was pretty amazing? And I never thought about doing this before. If you download this file of the glue caddy, you'll see there's a tab at the top where he has a hidden, one of his layers is hidden. And what he did is he took a glue bottle and he actually took a piece of paper and he traced the bottom of the glue bottle on a piece of paper, and then he scanned that in, with a scanner and brought it into SketchUp. And then he was able to just measure that and make it all to scale. There you go. Okay, so this is the bottom.
What are we building?
We're building Skyburner RC Toxic Toasters Glue Caddy.
Or the BenchBuddy.
Or the BenchBuddy. Well, the file says Glue Caddy, so that's why I keep calling it that. I think the last thing is the bottom. Is what it looks like. Is that the top one? Yep. Alright, let's get going. If at all possible, I'm going to try to keep all the writing side down,
That's a good idea. It looks possible so far.
Yeah.
This one. But even if you can't, that's not too bad.
Okay, so what's next? This one. This is easy. And this one.
Where was this for the practical flat printer contest?
I know.
Speaking of contests, if you're just joining in, having a design a flat game contest. I'll be posting the rules right after the show in the contest thread, and should be a lot of fun. 2 weeks, design an original flat board game. We'll give it a play here. See if we can get some other people to join in, maybe, and pick a winner.
It'd be awesome. And don't forget, guys, you can join up with other guys and get a team going, and we'll work something out with prizes. It'll be cool. Is that right?
Yeah.
So everyone should jump in there. Something challenging, something that won't take long, because remember, we're going to play it live, and it's something that would be a lot of fun to play, because that's what the winner is going to be based on.
The winner's going to be based on how much, or the game that we had the most fun playing.
Yep. And you know what's fun is a challenge. Just,
I'll just give you a hint. I like easy games.
Sure.
You like challenges. I should know everything, Gotta know both sides. We'll both be judging.
No drinking games. Okay, you have to take a shot every time you make the quarter. Gonna together quick.
No, a challenging game would be fun.
Alright, now I think we should do this one first.
Coming together. It's okay. That's not bad. It's hot.
Not really, I got it on low. Okay, now this, when you have a whole bunch of tabs like that to go in there, I usually pinch them just a little bit, both ways, so it makes it easy. You'll never see them again.
I'm going to go ahead and glue this.
No way, I'm going to glue around this perimeter and then I'll stick it in there.
Alright. Have it your way.
Thanks. Put this on high for a second. Otherwise, it might be difficult.
How fast can you glue?
Really, you don't. This really isn't even necessary. I could have just glued the outside of it when I.
That's true. Good point.
But we've done it now. Oh my gosh, it fits right in there. No problems. Doesn't get any better than that.
Nope.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nicely done. Alright, now for the test. We've got glues, we've got stickers, we've got plastic glue. I don't know if this will fit.
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned in the last show, this is the ultimate kicker. Whoops. Let me switch the camera.
I don't think you did mention it in the last show.
Well, I got this, what happened was I went to get some glue, and the problem I have with these, this type of a spray head, it just constantly, the tips constantly come out of them. I don't know if I'm pressing them too hard or what. So I went to the hobby shop and I found this stuff by Zap, and it's foam safe. And then they also have that spray bottle kicker, but this kicker is awesome. In an aluminum tube, compressed air, makes a nice mist. It's perfect. And there's a lot in here, man.
And they claim it's not foam safe, though.
No, that's not true.
That's what the lady said.
That lady doesn't know. It is. It's foam safe because it evaporates so quick. I've already built tons of things with it. And plus, it's just the kicker. It's the glue that's not foam safe. If you get the wrong glue, this one's foam safe. Man,
Phew.
stuff smells.
Sure
Sorry.
does.
Alright. Now wait a minute. That's for upside down. If I had the epoxy, which I don't have it in here. These are super glues. Maybe.
Might want to move.
Oh, that's awesome. Keep my kickers in the middle. This, that ain't gonna fit.
Maybe put the lid on real tight.
It's not really a.
Do an upside downer.
I don't trust that stuff. It's not really for that. Actually, I'm gonna have to bring it out in the shop, I think.
Okay.
Then I got my tester's model glue. I don't really have much glue, do I? This almost fits in there.
Sure does.
But this needs to go out in the shop too. Is that all the glue I have?
It's all the glue you have. I gathered it before the show.
More
Glueless.
glueless in Monroeville. Anyway, that's our glue setup. Actually, I do have some more glue out in the shop. So, here, I'll bring it up to the counter.
It did go together quickly, didn't it, Crash 50/50?
It sure did, man.
Navian Flyer says they have aerosol kicker at work and it works really well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never going back to the other stuff. After messing with those tips and all, then you end up taking it out, then you got to put a toothpick in there and try to, it's just a pain in the neck. This stuff's the way to go. Very, very cool design. Skyburner RC, Toxic 2. SkyburnerRC.com, isn't it?
Not sure. It must be.
Awesome job, man.
Yep.
Make way.
Oh, that can't stay here. It's got to go upstairs with the plain stuff, right?
No, this is where it's staying. This is where I work on stuff like that. That's where I'd like it to stay, anyway. Well, we'll know the next Phlatlab if it got to stay or not.
We have all the plain stuff upstairs. We've got a whole setup up there.
Yeah, but you know what? When you're working here on a design, wouldn't it be nice?
It would be
I have
nice.
to move these. I need that pegboard and I need it now. Can't believe it dropped that.
Scared me.
There.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's solid wood. Sorry, cuz. I didn't drop the router, which is good.
Yeah.
It's locked. I don't have anything hold them. I'll just poke them, you know.
We'll be adding the screws and the knobs for these attachments to the store. We ordered a bunch of them, and we're gonna, as soon as we get them in, we'll add them to the store. So if you work while you're working on different attachments, you'll be able to have access to them.
Hey guys, you know something else that would be cool? Al made me this little bit holder. It's really awesome. It's extruded aluminum, and then he put the foam in there. And then on the back, you can set up screws to have it mount to your machine, which I used to have this on the MK2
Yeah.
somewhere, but mounted on there. But after looking at this, I'm wondering, it might be cool to just have something like this on your workbench, and that way you can have your bits in there, especially when you start getting into the bits for these bigger guys. You're going to need bigger bits, and you can have your collets in there. I've already got, my collets are spread out everywhere now. So I got a different collet for this one. I can't find this collet. It's somewhere in one of these drawers. I was going to use this one tonight, but I couldn't find the collet for it. So, you know, that might be, it might be cool to incorporate something that holds. What if you incorporated something that could hold all these, you know, even on the wall, and then your drill bits?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Did Flash do something like that?
I
Maybe
don't know.
that's what I'm thinking about. Anyway, I think he might have. Flash Solutions.
You could always cut out a second one for upstairs. That's a good point.
Good point, Ephraim. Thank you. Okay, so what else did I want to do? I wanted to cut out some control horns out of this garlite material, or you could use that 16th inch ply. But you guys, if you haven't gotten any of this stuff, grab it, tape it to a piece of foam, 5/8 foam, something thick so you get more pressure, and you'll love it. I mean, you can make some awesome control horns out of this. And I think that's what I'll do. I'll make a couple control horns because I'm already out of them. I went to look for them the other day, and I'm out. And I just like the little micros that you poke down in. They have little spikes on them. So I can make a couple control horns that have some spikes on them, and then maybe a receiving plate for the bottom. Something really quick, something you hot glue, and it's done, you know. And I'll post those, but that's something I need to do. I know there's already a few control horns up there. But that pretty much covers the show. I'm on the wrong side. For the night, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. If you have any questions, be sure to PM us or email. And
I'll have the contest rules and details up there shortly after the show.
Awesome. Good job, baby. Thanks again for hanging out, guys. God bless. Have a great night and a great rest of the week. We'll see you on the platform.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks again, guys. always a blast.
Yes, it is. Have a great night, guys.
Keep sharing those files. They're a lot of fun.
They are.
Make for a great Phlatlab show. Thanks, Chris. Toxic Toast.
I'm going to, well, anyway, when we post these files, you'll know more about that. We'll post the build log files, and it tells you a little bit more about those.
Yep.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for hanging out again.